Any morbers? Any morbers in chat? Any buff gussers in chat? Anyone around? Welcome SpeedGaming to another installation. Another. It's a race. Let's not kid ourselves. It is a hype race. We actually saw the outcome of we saw everything, the origin story of how these two runners have arrived at this moment here and now. Currently 9:01 p.m. West Coast Pacific Standard Time, daylight time savings, nighttime savings. We saw these two race their way to this ranking last night. We saw that it was BrJoker versus CashMod in a very exciting race where CashMod was really close. He was about to win, well, not win the race, but he was ahead of BrJoker ever so slightly. And then what ended up happening was the ghost of Kojak came out of nowhere, rose from the grave, and he ended up missing a super against one of the pink doors. So thankfully he didn't soft block, but he had to go refill, which is what allowed BrJoker to kind of take the lead again. He was in the lead the entire race and secured the win and got this spot to race against whoever was the loser of WhiteMageBecky versus MM2. Now, spoiler alert, yeah, Becky lost that race. 45-86 and 44-42 for Joker and Becky, respectively. Now, Becky has been busy, has been hanging out with a few dinosaurs, even though that was a while back, but still, was able to, could afford to take a loss. One of the favorites to potentially take this entire silver bracket entirely. So she could definitely climb her way to the top. Either runner can. They both have really, really great PBs of 46. Of 46 time, which is not easy to do considering the routes that both runners opt for. Joker runs a KPDR route, standard classic route. Of course, we love to see it. It's actually the one where no one really ever dies running KPDR. Becky does have just a slightly more deadly route, or at least start to this particular boss order, because she will be going up Red Tower as opposed to Joker going down Red Tower, and will make quick work of Fantoon. Now, what happens there is not for me to discuss, because I'm only here to talk and not really discuss. If anything, the only thing I'm here to discuss is this disgustingly great, amazing gameplay. Becky did start off behind Joker, leaving series, but not by much, which is the reason why she's able to actually secure a lead now. but it's only the beginning. And if you feel lost at any point after these two runners diverge routes, don't you worry. I'm here. I'm here to whisper in your ear. I am such a rapper and not a capper. Oh, I'm a two-tapper when I short charge. Okay, I can't do it. Sorry. Anyway. Almost a 420 out of the climb. One of the most difficult. Becky's movement is looking morbed out. Oh my goodness. And so is Joker's. Honestly, you know, was looking a little shaky for both runners, honestly. We saw BrJoker versus BabyJoker at the beginning of this silver bracket tournament. And it started off a little yeah, you know. And same for Becky, because Becky doesn't really have enough time. You know, she's better off, you know, living her life and doing things that are more important than resetting at this game every 3 minutes. So, you know, it was looking a little weird, but now both runners seem to be in their element. Like, if there were a sequel to the Fifth Element, aptly titled The Sixth Element, this would be it. But both runners are on. Incredible. Oh my gosh. Becky just sniping the heck out of that bat. I don't even know what it deserved, but it probably got canceled on Twitter for whatever reason. Great strats from both Joker and Becky. Becky going with a slightly more safer strat. The reason for that, however, is because she does not want to take the hit from any enemy whatsoever. She wants to make sure that she's able to get at least 5 missiles, or up to 5 missiles in drops right before the early Supers Mock Ball, because that's what's gonna grant her access into that progression item. Now, Joker doesn't really need to worry so much about health, because he will be taking a slightly easier route where health doesn't really matter. Only technicality and skill. I really like that consistently Becky's strat to kind of ledge grab that early so as to not make the camera scroll up too high. Has been working out for her. She did that in yesterday's race too, and it looked so incredible. Yeah, nothing too much. Joker with the moonfall. Becky slightly hecking up and even shooting her emotional anger and dismay up to the air. Again, when you're running at the 46 level, a lot of these tiny mistakes, or, you know, let's just call them what Bob Ross used to call them, happy little accidents, can result in quite costly time losses. This is fine for Becky. Actually, Becky has a really great ammo count. Being full missiles right before Red Tower is a great sign. Should not really have to worry much about the Phantoon drops, you know, regardless of patterns. Would be to her benefit to drop more energy, of course. Great farm. Oh my gosh. That's such a good farm. Such a great safety. But Joker is, of course, just zooming. beelining it over to Kraid Slayer. Our Kraid's Slayer making it over to Kraid's Slayer. Huh? Sorry, I've been playing a little too much Dragon Slayer. That's my fault. Let's see what comes of it. Becky slightly taking her time with those CAG attacks. Joker with enough energy to potentially... Oh, well, he'll have enough to deboost off of those spikes. Again, energy's not that much of an issue. Setting up with the bomb jump. So for a clean, Kraid, quick kill. Oh my gosh, say that 5 times fast. Am I right? A clean Kraid. Okay, I can't do it. But you know what Joker can do is make quick work of that Kraid quick. Alright. I think Becky's got a setup here. No. Oh, slightly shifted. Oh, but takes a dip in the moat. This is one of the most frustrating segments of this boss order. Oh, but gets it in this a step. Oh, blah. Oh my gosh, nailing the CWJ. After the KQK, everything's just nothing but acronyms over here. Like LOLWT. Oh wait, SpeedGaming. H? Yeah, I'm a millennial. That's my bad. I'm sorry. So yeah. Right now we're gonna find out to see... Again, Becky's health is looking magnificent, so this shouldn't look too worrisome. Joker has been having a solid early game. So he knows he can't really be can't be too... Yeah, it's things like... Okay, great. Wait, huh? I feel like the over the hedge turtle, huh? Oh my gosh. That was a quick eye close. Are you joking? Okay, no. I was about to say, are you joking? But no, that's BrJoker that's joking. That's a great stopper right there. What's for the best is having a safe 3-round, which is what Becky aims for. Because honestly, oh my goodness, another slow. This is actually this is a shaft. This is not good. Just more time loss. The traditional pattern is an 8-second time loss. So fast to a mid pattern is 8 seconds, and the slow pattern is another 8 seconds. So you could lose 32 seconds in total if you get slow slows. If you're going, you know, for 3-round like Becky did, then yeah, that's even worse. However, not too bad. Great job. We were able to make it past a deadly boss. You know, even hits hard. And Joker is actually... Oh my goodness. So, okay, it's really early to run, but what's a great sign is 13 flat speed boosters, or even 13 in this case, is usually a great indicator and a great sign of someone who's ready to run 44 and 45 paces. So it would not really surprise me if I were to like skip over, check up on Joker's splits, and find out that he's maybe like a good amount ahead. So, ooh, Becky, okay, it's cool, it's good, we're good. Becky's not gonna want to take any more damage though, because she needs above 120 energy. Right now she's at 139. she also wants energy in general, just because she doesn't risk dying. Ooh, oh my gosh, those tortillas! They're so killer. They hit for like an arm, a leg and a half. No, this is not good. That's it. Yeah. Oh no, Becky missed her jump. Yeah, once you see that missed jump, and you don't have above 100. Well, I can do math. I promise. 180. I would guess. Yeah, it is 180. So you need at least 181 for you to take 3 hits. Fortunately, Becky did end up taking that death. That's so tragic. That actually hurts. I see a forfeit, of course. Oh my gosh, Joker has a great time right now. So an official forfeit. Yep, it looks like Becky has just disconnected from. Yeah. Anyway, it's what's what breaks my heart about this is that Becky's put up such a great run overall. Throughout the entire tournament. There is no third chance. This is pretty much an elimination for her. Coming this far. Please, join me in at least giving her a follow. Of course, Joker as well. Being able to put up a great early game run. Unfortunately, Red Tower does try to claim another victim. Not that Joker is like at any risk of dying or anything, but it did cost him a lot of time, so it's quite alright. In order for Joker to continue and move forward in this tournament, he still needs to finish out this run. And not that we want any deaths from any runner. Regardless, fact of the matter is that should Joker take a death, Becky could still boot up her SNES and try to run the game again, but by the looks of it, it's just not. No, I noticed this strat yesterday from Joker, and I don't think he goes for the wall jump up there, or even tries to land. He just makes sure he makes. Oh my gosh, he really does make sure to get that pseudo. Oh my gosh, that was a great attempt at Ocean Fly. To get that pseudo screw on the crab, to not risk taking it, any additional damage. You want to have as much HP as possible for Phantoon, just in case it goes hecky, but it's especially in a race setting now. So be careful. Joker is not afraid of no ghost. Great attempt at that speed booster, but not really a time loss. We did see Joker's splits turn red. I know this is like all stuff that he's like, wait, what? Wait, when? I can't tell. But trust me, the Phantoon fight could put him in a position, to PB again. It really just depends on the pattern. The thing about RNG in video games is there's times where you can do something about it. You could adapt, and survive and conquer. Great X Factor on the round 1 for Joker. Oh, but it's an actual slow punishment. I felt really confident in saying it's a slow punishment, without even seeing that it could have possibly have been a, no, well, that's an enrage, yeah. I was afraid to get, flame hacked. I don't wanna use ableist words, so I'm not gonna say the other one, and I also refuse to swear on our beloved family-friendly stream. The only F word I know is family. Please believe that. Okay, it's always a one missile. We've said it before. It's like a gag, like a reoccurring gag at this point, right? Like, okay, another F word that I know is Fantoon, but I don't like using that one because that one really ticks me off. Anyway, Joker. Oh, Joker, unfortunately, enraging Fantoon. That's a 15-second time loss. Really does hurt. But you know what? With the movement that I've been seeing, still very well capable of running a 46. So let's get it going. Joker picked up his second super missile pack. That's pretty much the maximum amount of supers that you're gonna be seeing. Just 10 in total. What's standard is a 20 regular missiles, 10 supers. Oh, great attempt there. 10 supers and 5 power bombs. So only 1 power bomb pack is picked up throughout the course of a run. What's great though, for Joker's situation too is more exposure, more screen time. Do you know Joker representing Brazil? Oh my gosh, that was a great short charge there. Gonna get a bowling spark here. And it's right in the hands of our wonderful Christmas tree. I kind of wish that we could have like some sort of like Christmas, well, like a holiday, statue of a Chozo. Because here, as we said, we're family and we celebrate everything, including the Chozo species, whatever they are. They're like half chicken, half bird. Now, with all of this picked up, Joker will be making his way to kill Dragon, our third boss. Ooh! Thankfully, even just running off the edge like that, I'm pretty sure you can't pick up those missiles unless you are holding the direction of the missiles. I'm not sure. Is it good unmorph here? Oh. As I say, it looked like he was going to try to down back, but it's not too bad. Now, this is also a really great move for Joker to farm those because this ensures that he gets a big energy. Well, not just there, but definitely over at the Cack Attack right below the Forbidden Beam room. Gosh, I hate that room. I hate that beam. I hate anything that has to do with that. Anyway, the reason that's important for Joker to do is because he's gonna want to have enough energy for the Platoon fight. Well, first off, for the Spark, up Mount Everest, which is one of the biggest rooms here in Meridia. We'll see momentarily. It's just like 2 rooms away. It's not the room after this one, but it's after the room after this one, which is this room, and the room after this one is the room that I'm talking about. You want at least, and I know yeah, it's like 80 is what I try to go for, but that's with a full jump. The reason you want to have as much health as possible is because sometimes you could accidentally take a hit from Batoon, and if you do, it may result in a death. As you can see, Joker ended up farming right before Heckway, or excuse me, during Heckway, which was, the Vileplume room with, Vileplumes at the top, Vileplumes at the bottom. Nice. Great fight there for Joker. His splits barely turned, yeah. So maybe he is still in a good position after all. It goes to show you, what type of movement he had. And honestly, I do like to use the Batoon E-Tank as like a checkpoint. Because I've seen runners finish their oh my gosh. Great happy right here. Gonna allow him to farm this. Well, if it were, a better drop, that would have been fantastic. Anyway, the Batoon E-Tank serves as a very important checkpoint. At least I say this, with my experience, which is not a lot with Super Metroid, but I've seen runners generally finish 20 exactly, like to the T, 20 minutes later after picking up that Batoon E-Tank. So we saw Joker pick it up like at a 25 1x. And that's just going with like an optimal gameplay. But you can expect, adjusting for skill level, Joker to maybe finish with a high 25, a low 46. Oh my gosh, Dragon. Hopefully we don't see any more. Okay. Well, we didn't see any weird goopage. I mean, aside, we did, but just not anything that ended up hacking Joker around. Joker, please don't try any risky Zoast sparks. Or do. Honestly, I'm not here to really, judge what people do. I just kind of like talking over it. Oh my goodness. Joker. It's okay. Playing it really safe. I mean, it makes sense. There's no reason for him to play any more risky. He just wants to secure the kill, wants to secure the win. Ooh. Got the spike suit, but ended up using it accidentally. The reason for that being is because if you deboost when you have a stored spark, and you let go of either input for a deboost, which is holding jump and holding the opposite direction of where Samus is facing, then yeah, you're gonna preemptively spark. So that's what happened. Dang. It's cool. That said, though, this is gonna be a great. Oh my gosh, it was a little too late on that chart shot release, but that was a beautiful jump from Joker to clear that. overpowering tower. Now, Joker does have one boss left to go. Ooh, and a plasma spark! Morbers unite. We saw a plasma spark. Anytime you get a spark in the plasma spark room, it's, well, not the actual plasma spark room, but in the plasma spark room, it counts. It counts. It counts. There's a reason why MGA has that face as, you know, his emote. He's just like in shock and in awe. In fact, you know, MGA is one of the faces for, you know, to represent for Plasma Spark. So, what a great attempt at it. Joker picked up Plasma. It's the second to last beam upgrade. Keep forgetting that Ice Beam's a beam, but it does count. No. Joker flushing himself down, giving himself just a tiny little rinse. Energy's looking good, missiles are good, supers are... Huh? I mean, you couldn't be too safe, Joker, honestly. Probably works out for the best. Power bombs are also really good. Doesn't really matter what route you take. Plasma, excuse me. His power bomb count is definitely fine. Doesn't need to farm anything up unless he accidentally uses one by mistake. Now, Joker's okay with supers. He really is, I promise. Don't Kojak this. Okay, thank you. But it is still a little concerning, namely because he doesn't want to accidentally Kojak this last super that's in captivity, or else the galaxy will not be at peace, because he won't be able to progress further into Lower Norfair without having to farm for some soupies. Now, where do you get soupies? In Lower Norfair? You can't. You don't. You just don't. You have to backtrack. Unless you want to gamble and bet your life on ammo drops from the enemies. And they have a pretty rare chance to drop those. Oh, that's a nice... that was actually kind of adorable. You know, that's a nice little bomb jump, power bomb jump. The Joker. Yeah, obviously we're not going to be seeing that Kojak from Joker. He's going... you know, this isn't P-Toil we're talking about. He's not going to miss the door. You know, this isn't that Apex aim. You know what I'm saying? All the shots land when you're playing Super Metroid, unless you're playing Super Metroid on the PAL region. Also, welcome SpeedGaming 3 Morbers and Morbers alike. I hope you all enjoy fun. Kind of. Great pseudo screw wave jump base in order to just not take any damage or even get knocked out. Spin jumping, you know, which would effectively get you to lose your space jump. It'd be really awkward. But now we got the Schubert walk. Schubert walkers, huh? Marching on in. Great lag reduction right there for Joker. Putting up the doors for a really clean taps on his short charge. Plays it safe, getting a bottom shelf. A lower shelf? What kind of shelf? A shelf? If that's top shelf, I think it's just going for shelf. Pillar spark. I mentioned before, his energy is actually really good. There are times when even in KPDR, you enter this section with just the worst energy. Like sometimes even below 100. Yo, hold? Yo, any holders? No! He got bailed out though! God, what? Are you? Oh, I mean, obviously, okay, so, alright, I'll tell you this. Those have a better chance to drop supers, but Joker hecked himself by shooting that super into the face. But he got bailed out because that face dropped a super, and that super is critical to continuing this run, because otherwise we would have been stuck farming mosquitoes. I don't know if you've ever even heard of mosquito farm, but I'm so glad that Joker is not the one to put us through that. But holy guac, right now, Giga Brain. Have you heard of Megamind? How about the sequel to Megamind? Instead of asking no, well, you know, the no supers from Gigamind Joker. See, this is where he needed the super, right here. It's good. Whatever. Oh, pretty good drops. I actually like those drops. Maybe it's just me. Nothing deadly. No Ripley from Ridley. And the Ridley fight is not as scary as, you know, for those that aren't familiar as much and haven't really been keeping up with our silver bracket runners. When you have Neoplasma, Ice, Wave, and Charge Beam, really only takes 20 charge shots. So count it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I clearly don't know how to count, but yeah. Another E-Tank? Hold? Hold? Are we gonna see a stand-up glitch? Huh? Are we gonna see a taco tank? What? I mean, Joker, if Joker were to get 2 more E-Tanks, he could do a stand-up glitch. But, yeah, that'd be way too out of the way. And this isn't... I mean, it is any percent. Why doesn't he just get any percent? Right? It's not like he's bound to a specific percent. It's literally any percent. So just the fastest one to... You know, the fastest runner to finish with any percent of items is the winner. So why stop at why just stop at 6 E-Tanks or 7 or 20? Let's pick up some more pals, huh? A little more ammies. Pick up some ammies. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. We've got Kojak to spare. Joker. Oh, wow. That's a Slaughter's, Slaughter 3-tap right there. That's a Slaughter special. Really, really brilliant move there to get a short charge. A Stutter 3 short charge sets him up perfectly to be able to do the Hodorumi. Anyway, let's see. 20%. I'm also really appreciative of anyone that has their input display on, because it really helps to see what kind of inputs go on as they're doing their runs. And also, great down back. I thought we were going to see a Croc visit, because Croc does have an E-Tank. Any percent more like any tank, right? Ooh, you suck. Okay. Well, thanks. Joker could finish here with a sub 49. Because or is it 49? Maybe a sub 48. Maybe he still is on pace with to run a 47. Starting to forget all my checkpoints. Nevertheless, Joker is trying to make it back to the surface so that he could book it over to G4. I felt like it was contemplating potentially sticking around for a few more farms. I know that there's another E-Tank at Gauntlet. I don't know how badly he wants it. Wants it at Gauntlet. For now, though, for Joker, he can really do whatever he wants. He can save here, which he won't. He can save in Torian at any point. We got a bounce ball. Which I feel like a save at any point during Torian is well advised, especially if he's trying to secure a run. There's nothing much to worry about for Joker either, except maybe for the Metroid drops. That's only one area of concern, though. Nothing too major. It usually ends up working out. So yeah, what that means is after Metroid Room 4, he's gonna want to make sure that he has full ammo, or at the very least full of everything else and 9 supers. There was no super drop there. Oh, don't do it. Okay, go. All right, halfway there on supers. We're good. The health isn't really going to be much of a concern. Oh no, but we're kind of getting hacked here. 1 soupy. Okay. Honestly, missing everything here is could be for the best. Let's make sure that he gets the draws, because if not dropping. Okay, now they've dropped. Yeah, so this farm right here should pretty much give Joker everything he wants, and it does. And we'll get to see a baby skip attempt here. just for the sake of, showing some cool swag. Rats. Everyone, hold. 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 Okay, well, instead the baby held. The baby held on to Samus, so. Not a big deal. Still be able to run a 49. Right. Don't lose anything here. Don't want to miss ammo either. Okay, so this is the save that, I was kind of had in the back of my mind, in the back of the head of my brain, of my mind, that he would take, because pretty much at the end of the game, you don't want to take a death here. You don't want to soft lock here for whatever reason. Might as well secure it, especially while the opponent already forfeit. Stellar. Now, look away if those lights that blink and flash too much are a lot for you, because they kind of can be pretty harsh. It's like watching the Porygon episode. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing? Game. Kind of need my eyes so I can speedrun this game. Joker, final boss. 20 shots, the same as Ridley. Still doesn't want to take too much damage, of course. He has the safeties, an additional 2 tanks is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Yeah. Almost done. At the 16th shot, Mother Brain starts shooting ketchup out of her. She's like a ketchup Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Just shoots ketchup from the wrist, like the worst superhero ever. Like, you know how sometimes they say like your parents are like your heroes, or like your superheroes? I'm Mother Brain. Not Mother Brain. It was like, whoa, here, need ketchup on that steak. There you go. Yeah. Sadly, really breaks our heart to see beloved runners, just any runner, honestly, really, I'm appreciative that Silver Bracket has a platform. Silver Bracket runners get a chance also to compete, have the light shined on them. The losses are tragic. It really hurt me so. It is part of speedrunning, but we wish they didn't happen ever. With that, we'll go ahead and pour a bottle of ketchup. Not Pikachu's ketchup, but just any ketchup except Pikachu's, of course. Out for Becky, our homie. And let's go. Joker, bring us home. The last phase, just about done. Redder than ketchup. Have a taste of your own medicine. Mother, please. As Joker prepares himself for the escape. Oh, Unfortunately, Joker will not be running a sub 50. Meaning that I think this might be the slowest time that he's put up. But again, he did take a lot of safeties, so it's a great time regardless. Um, it's like a it's still gonna be it would be close to a 49 anything, but solid run for BrJoker. Seen a moonfall, but that's the least of his worries too. A lot of least of our worries at this point. Joker just wants to move on. Done with it. Enraged Fan 2, and also, yeah, you know, Enraged Fan 2. See, it just goes to show you, you can take like all the safeties, you can Enraged Fan 2, and you can still potentially run a sub 50. Heck, you can even save the animals. And still, you know, be... Oh, that was actually a really great strat. That was really cool. Nice job, Joker. Showing some movement. Unfortunately, all of Brazil has decided to rage against him for saving the animals. You know, that's the wrong type of representation. Trust me, I get that myself from my Mexican people. But GG, BrJoker winning and moving on. Again, it fills me with so much sorrow until I have a heavy heart to say that Becky forfeit fairly early into the race. But Joker, to be ecstatic, to be delighted, will be able to live to see another day. Yeah, I have controls here, huh? Let me... Oh, oops. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Is I hit done? Okay, yeah. I hate when I hit done. It starts using different audio, you know. And so yeah, that's just how it goes. And that's just it's speed gaming, everyone. Super Metroid 80% 2022. Whatever. I'm tired. I'm pretty sure I'm still keeping on beat. I would love to see if we can get Joker for an interview, but as we've seen several times, Joker is not comfortable, and we respect that. You do you. Keep it going, Joker. Congrats on your win. You are come a long way, and you are still representing. Please join me in giving BrJoker and WhiteMageBecky a follow yet again. Like you need to. I would keep singing the music, but I lost my spot. So I'm sorry. No, that's the wrong game. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. Now that Joker has progressed, let me get more info and trivia and things so that y'all can like look at. Because I need to hit you up with like a lot of important things. Such as, who is Joker fighting next? That's right, fighting to the death. So, for today, we had two great races. We had WhiteMageBecky versus Joker, which, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the beginning of this race, I suggest you cover your ears because I'm going to spoil the outcome of this race right now. Joker won. On the count of three, I'm going to spoil it, okay? 3, 2, 1, Joker won. 3, 2, Joker won. 1. Okay. And he will be going up against P-Toil, who had his race earlier today. What a buff gusser. He won, again, spoiler alert, against Tillymorb, against Morbius himself. Our buff Gus aficionado P-Toil will be racing BrJoker, and we will see when they schedule that. It's going to be... They can just bang that out whenever. We have a great race still for the silver bracket winners bracket thing of the winners bracket pending. That's gonna happen like tomorrow. Zeb316. We're just gonna call him Zeb versus MM2 Nest Cartridge. What's with all these numbers? MM2 versus Zeb tomorrow. That one's gonna be... Yeah, that one's gonna be a thing. And then whoever loses from that will go against the winner between Joker and P-Toil. So yeah, that's it. That's me. I spoke and I said and yeah. So thank you for watching. Big shout outs again to Joker and Becky, the gameplay for the race. Big shout outs to you, SpeedGaming. Couldn't have done it without you. So yeah, just please be safe. Do everything that you gotta do, because the things that happen are just things that always happen. And just remember that that's what's gonna happen, and that's just how it is.